Welcome back, everybody, to a Captain's Mode remake of a CM game, which should be an AP remake, I believe. Hopefully, we'll move through the draft quickly. Well, we'll find out soon. I'm LD. I'm joined here by Bruno, who, well, was coming in for a quick cast and is now going to be here for the long haul.
Yeah, but it's okay, it's fine. I'm eager to see the scenes. Not only they remade the CM, but also they changed the pick order. So the Nature's Prophet that was first pick is now kind of weird.
Anti-Mage.
I don't know. Hopefully this will go really, really fast.
Where-
I'll just ban silly heroes like Spirit Breaker.
Where are my drugs when I need them? I'm very disappointed right now.
Oh, well.
Finally, we're getting the bans underway.
Told you. Call the Spirit Breaker ban.
Standard game, Medusa, Meepo ban, Bloodseeker ban. Pretty much all of the day's work here.
Yep. We'll be underway. So we pretty much have the same teams, but B-Boy is replacing FZ.
Yeah, B-Boy is who is he from?
Hey, the name is really familiar.
Yeah, I've definitely cast him before. I want to say he's on some team with Wens, was it? Was it that team Ice?
There was Team Ice, yeah.
Oh,
Was
man.
B-Boy there?
Who is B-Boy?
I guess I can check.
I'm going to check now, too, because I am going to go insane otherwise with curiosity. Yeah, so guys, this is an AP remake of a CM game, and I'm just hanging in here right now, just chilling. It's been a long wait for this game, so we'll pull it together once the game's actually played, don't you worry. But in the meantime, we're just doing some research on Dota-Academy.com, of course. Anyway, let's try this again, Bruno.
Hey,
Second time's the charm. We have mid
Second time.
on the Nature's Prophet. He earlier saw Arena Protection for him to either jungling or go into a soul lane. TF going mid is the puck. We have Owie taking the wrong skill at level 1, taking Cold Feet and going bottom.
not that Aoi, the other Aoi.
The other Owie. We have Gigabyte, I am the team, on the Rubik, going bottom. We have BZ on the Lifestealer. The full complement for Team iDeal are going to be a part of this tri-lane.
Yep, and for MUFC we have Hunter's player on a really, really fancy Anti-Mage with some nice gear, going bottom. Being played by Hunter's player, as I said. Then we had Winter, the captain, playing Shadow Demon. B-Boy, the stand-in that has just replayed FZ, will be playing the Queen of Pain, probably mid. Drakan, this other stand-in from Harosh, will be playing the Darkseer offlane. And finally, WW will be playing the Jungling Enchantress. So, again, just like the last time, both teams meet down there in the bottom lane, but nothing will happen because too many blinkers.
Yeah, Dota.
And that's James.
Hi, James. I thought that someone had snuck
Hi,
into our
Aldi.
Dota channel. You want to cast this one from Bruno's backside?
He can't hear you, fortunately.
Okay. Just pretend I said something really nasty then.
Yeah, okay. How can you say that, LD? James loves you. He loves you. He just said he loves you.
Said with feeling as he walks away without even paying attention. But yeah, this tri-lane is not getting any kills this game unless MUFC does something really silly. So they're going to just dual lane bottom. They're going to run Wang Wang in the jungle, can go anywhere he wants. And as we discussed, Darkseer crushes Prophet in the off lane.
Yep.
Can easily pull the creeps, can farm the enemy neutrals, and the creeps can dive Prophet with 2 Ion Shells around level 3 or 5 once he gets some basic items up. And if Prophet doesn't die, then he's probably TPing home. Just not a good matchup. We mentioned this earlier, there's just really no way to lane that
No.
lane against the Darkseer for this team. And
You really can't win that lane.
unfortunately, this bottom lane, they make it a cold feet action on Trash Play. Now he blinks away in time. I mean, should just never die as long as you blink away properly.
The thing is that the range on Cold Feet is 740 break distance, and the blink level 1 is 1000 range. So you should never, ever be able to get caught in the Cold Feet at all.
I mean, the only way that you get caught is if they just wait a long time to telekinesis lift you, and you just get lazy or you're lagging and you don't do it in time. Still, they are pressuring this tower. They're going to look to dive. And Blink does have a decent cooldown at level 1. 12 seconds. But, if he gets lifted here, he may actually just die to auto attacks. No. Well, they are harassing him. He's not having a good time. He was pulled, by the way. He had a salve and 3 tangos. He's chewed through almost all of it, so they are getting something of a trade there. But Darkseer getting some good farm is not creep skipping, which I do not like.
Yeah, actually you, especially against a Furio that can't do anything about your grip skipping.
Meanwhile, mid
Might as
lane,
well go
this... Oh, B-boy. No, he'll be okay. No point in silence for the puck. Went for that phase shift, which is pretty standard 1v1 mid, but
yeah,
unfortunately can't get the kill as a result.
You really want that phase shift, especially now that it doesn't cost mana anymore. It was really nice when you could put phase shift on autocast and you were pretty much invincible.
Yeah,
But
especially because it's like kind of bugged in Dota 2, and it just blocked a lot of stuff it didn't in Dota 1.
yeah, exactly. I mean, in Dota 1, if you got stunned by a spell, you could just get away. Oh, he could have sniped the courier with that if he would have relocated, but probably would have died, so not the best of trades.
Yeah, already for
And now Queen of Pain has a bottle,
yeah.
and Puck doesn't.
I'm taking a lot of damage. In fact, he may give up the first blood here. He does a blink. He's trying to bait. TF isn't going to go for it. In fact, phase shift, but eats a scream, and one more auto tech will bring him down. Salves up, canceled immediately. No! Oh!
So unfortunate.
That last tick.
The rune spells.
You poor unfortunate soul. There's a haster on top. B-Boy's gonna get it, and he's gonna win. Maybe not. Profit as a tango, but there's your bottle charges, so.
She'll still probably have to go back home.
This is like it's like the butterfly effect of unfortunate events right now for Gigabyte, or for iDeal.
Yeah. And now with that first blood, that Queen of Pain also has boots, which doesn't really matter at the moment because she's hasted and full 522 move speed. But she'll be able to go back to base, heal, recharge that bottle, and get a couple of levels on that pack, just because she pushed that lane so hard.
I'm honestly... Oh, here comes the backstep bottom. There's your net to start Ancient Apparition. They disrupt him. This is going to set up a nice sensor stun, potentially. Uh-oh. Yep. Dropping low. Will go down. Winter is going to be able to back on out now into the Lifestealer, who has not used Rage. Will be able to get away.
Yeah. A bit questionable disruption because he could have died before. But in the end, they just chained it perfectly with the center stun, so... Ancient Apparition... What the hell?
And suddenly RRTK appears in the game. I thought he played for DK. Apparently I was wrong.
Wow.
That was such an RRTK Prophet TP. Just TP's in the middle of the fight after it's over with like 4 enemy heroes there. Promptly gets picked off and just gives away free farm to the Darkseer.
Yep. And the Anti-Mage, which is now really happy with that 800. He's really, really close to getting that ring of health. And once he gets that, there's no way you're keeping him out of the lane at all.
Yeah, and Dracon's still not really creep skipping. Now he's going to start doing it, it looks like. I think Winter just said something to him, because I know Winter would have been on him if he's casting. He is always on anyone who's not creep skipping as Darkseer. And I mean, it's a fair criticism, because you force them to last hit onto their tower. Incredibly annoying. You can also farm their jungle while doing so. It just really puts you at an advantage, and if anyone tries to gank you, it means that they're TPing in a really weird position. Double damage up on B-Boy, jumping in mid, not going to go just yet. And now the pulls happen freely. We may see a smoke here in a moment. Although Winter's a bit low in mana, so maybe not.
Finally, they place a ward. The Dire didn't have a ward bottom, they just put one. Kind of unusual. But yeah, they want to make sure that that Queen of Pain will not gank them. That's not the Queen of Pain the problem, it's actually the gank from... Look at that.
Oh, they're waiting for the net after he rages, but he doesn't even have mana to rage. They don't actually throw out the net. The telekinesis stun will disable that Dark Troll Warlord, so instead they go into the Rubik, the only one they can catch. Meanwhile, the Darkseer dives the top lane, kills off the Prophet. I assume with the double Ion Shell and the Creep and the Hero, and... I mean, Prophet can sometimes live if he plays the lane really well. It's not like he'll always die, but he's always going to be sad. And, well, he's very sad now.
Well, look at the just 12 creeps for the Nature's Prophet and 32 for the Darkseer. You can even get this tower if he just creep skips the next wave as well. Because the catapults are coming in... Is it next wave? I think it's next wave of the other one. So yeah, that tower is pretty much dead in a couple of minutes.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh, the chat's really acting up right now. You guys need a timeout, I swear. TF going towards the top rune. Not gonna find it, and B-Boy could do a lot of damage here. If he can bait out that phase shift, this could easily be a kill. There's your regen rune, picked up by the Puck. Now the TP in for the Prophet, and the Dream Coil gets dropped. B-Boy
that was
fall.
Nice.
Finally, Min is there. Really well-timed silence. Where's the Queen of Pain want to blink away?
That was really nice. Now the Prophet TP'd where the Queen of Pain could not see him at all, and that made all the difference. Because, as I said, just enough damage for him to kill him with the silence he could not blink. And Pac finally getting some small breathing room in that mid lane that wasn't going too well for him.
So they do abandon the offensive tri lane, which, I mean, I feel like it was just never going to work for the beginning. It was pretty obvious. Now they're going to go into TF. He's trying to run. He's got a regen rune. He can just phase shift. Oh, not going to. He may actually die as a result. Now he's disrupted. Soul Catcher up. Poisoned up. Queen of Pain ult brings him down. Could have maybe phase shifted before that first poison hit him. Popping the regen rune right before he did so, but may have died anyway. Still, in the end, just makes it a bit easier and down for the count.
Oh, the problem now is with Darkseer. There are 3 guys waiting for him, but...
He's level 7, though. If he just gets this surge, may die if he gets thrown back in. That's just gonna get caught by the cold feet. I think without the Prophet ult, he may have lived, but it was there.
It was there. He couldn't see that coming, and the moment the Ruvik lifted him, you knew that the cold feet was going to proc. And Lifestealer has enough damage to kill him anyways, even if he's not the best of Lifestealer farm right now. But he has his face boots. He's going for Urn, maybe? I don't know. 2 gauntlets of strength is a little bit weird. Maybe just keep the gauntlets and go straight for the armlet, as we normally see. But now we see a gank on the mid lane.
Oh, the Shadow Strike was actually dodged, but the problem is when you use it to dodge... Oh, maybe get a turnaround. Nope, just kidding. That's a lot of poison. That's a lot of poison. Down he goes. No phase shift.
Yeah. What do you think about people just opting to go full poison on Shadow Demon right now? We used to see lots of maxing Soul Catcher level 7, but now pretty much seems that every Shadow Demon max is the poison.
Well, it's just the more versatile build, because you can farm creeps, you can stop pushes a bit, whereas the Soul Catcher Disruption build, very gimmicky in the sense that if you're not actually fighting kills, then these spells are quite good at level 1. Poison really scales well, so I feel like this is just the safer build, but in some cases, Disruption Soul Catcher can be a completely legitimate max if you're able to just secure lots of kills.
If you have, say, an Invoker, Exort Invoker in the team, or Leshrac or something, that can make the most out of that disruption, Soul Catcher might make it easy to kill pretty much any hero, no matter how tanky he is in the first 10-15 minutes of the game. Yeah. But right now, the Shadow Poison is really good. Oh, Darkseer is going to die now?
Yeah, Drakan is maybe going to TP away here. There is a lift. Yeah, dead. But is forcing 3 heroes to gank him.
Yeah, and you never want that. Actually, wow.
Oh, B-Boy's here?
That's even a 1-for-1 trade. B-Boy just came there and killed the Nags easily because he had no mana, no HP at all. And now she's going to find the Prophet, but opts to just farm the neutrals instead.
Yeah, this is where you throw your ult out. You got to make sure you secure all those last hits, not just a few. Comes in though with the Dream Pull and the Silence might be able to bring B-Boy down. If he actually breaks that tether, no, he'll be fine. I think Cold Feet is here. Can blink away. One more auto attack is not gonna be enough. Yes, it is. But 5 heroes devoted to this kill. Well, meanwhile.
In the meantime, we see the bottom tower being pushed really easily by the Anti-Mage, which, what does he have right now? He has a full Perseverance, and with that tower, he's just maybe 3 minutes away from his Battle Fury. And that will be a really nice time.
Trash players really CSing well lately. I would say he's been playing the most consistent out of any carry player seen in SEA as of late. Aside from Miracle, perhaps.
Yeah, Miracle is playing out of his mind always. I think I was checking stats the other day, and he's always at the top of SEA.
Part of that is also the way that First Departure plays, which is like a really hard 4 Protect 1. Whereas with Winter's team, it's a little bit more balanced.
It reminds me a little bit of Mouse Sports lineup, where everyone is trying to protect Black and leave him the farm in the CS.
Yeah, it is kind of similar to that.
Of course, it's not the same. Oh, Darkseer again getting picked off, maybe?
Could be sprouted here, now just out of range. That's unfortunate.
And that's why you'd always need a level 2 surge, really. Because level 1 sometimes is not enough, but 4.5 seconds of haste is well enough to just run quite a few screens away from the enemy. Now he will find the Prophet. Will he go for it?
I mean, the thing is, like, this is one of those games where, like, you see the Darkseer die a few times, you're like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you feeding? But you have to remember how many heroes and how much time they're spending trying to kill him. That is a big investment of resources and an opportunity cost that is not being spent towards other objectives, like farming, like stacking, like ganking other heroes. And I mean, it's not necessarily good to die as the Darkseer or the Quap in these cases, but if it's 4 or 5 heroes to bring you down this early, that means Hot Trash player, well, we're looking at a Battle Fury that should be up by that, like, probably that 14-minute mark at the latest.
Yeah, I mean, and not only that, because you're saying, yeah, the Darkseer is dying a bit, like a couple deaths, but he's still the top farmer with 55 creeps, and he almost has his mech completed. He just needs one more creep, or maybe just going back to base. He'll have that full mech. And with that full mech, they can also really, really easily go and take fights right now, push. Queen of Pain has her ult and cooldown.
Wayne has a Midas.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wayne. This
nice.
is a really legit build on Enchantress, actually. Carry Enchantress, very underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, actually, it's really good. Probably not the best carry in the world, but it's kind of one of those 4-position players, heroes that can make a huge impact even into the late game, until BKB starts coming into play, because the damage out of that impetus is huge.
Yeah, I mean, even if it just means your opponents are focusing you, well, this is bad though if you die that fast. Midas ain't gonna save you there. That is, in a nutshell, the downside of that 4 position. Carry Enchantress. Dracon's gonna be able to surge away top. Meanwhile, Nature's Prophet got picked up bottom. Still on the chase for Dracon. Here comes the orb. Back. The Shadow Demon will go. Winter trying to get out of here. He should be able to. Relatively okay. Juking here, Juking there. Huntrash player has the Battle Fury after this tower, so it will be like a 13.5, 14-minute Battle Fury by the time it actually arrives. With the Coiling Blade already up, has actually maxed Mana Break. Normally, we see almost every SEA Anti-Mage carry player maxes Mana Break, even if they're just playing the split push build. And they're actually going to go back in on the Rubik here. There's your Scream. Ultimate, dead.
Wow. Well, I mean, it has a 70-second cooldown. You should use it every once in a while. And now that you have a Perseverance, Anti-Mage has enough mana to just use it liberally and blink liberally. That Battle Fury is up and coming right now, so we'll probably see just from now Anti-Mage going crazy. I haven't checked gold per minute. He's, yeah, on top of it with 435. I'd expect that number to increase a lot when he starts just blinking in the jungle and having some fun.
Yeah, we'll see. He may need to get a pair of Tranquil Boots just because he hasn't gone for extra stats, and you don't really jungle as easily. Also, he doesn't have treads up yet, so he's a little bit squishy. He'll take more damage from those creeps, but it's not going to be pressured. That's the big thing. Mid lane, though, there will be some pressure. BZ is going to look to go in. Phase Boots and the drum is going to initiate on Wang Wang on the high ground here. Quick net reaction. Nice micro from him in the midst of the chaos. He will probably go down. Actually tries to smoke up to get away. Oh boy, not gonna live, because Min is there. Now the Shadow Demon to fall as well. Just absolute chaos on the backlines. It's B-Boy getting the pick off on the Rubik as Huntrash player continues to push bottom, playing his PvE game, and now the Tranquil Boots up.
Yep, and I mean, I don't blame him for playing the PvE game, because that wins games. Once he gets the Manta style, which he probably will go for now, not only his split pushing will be amazing, but also he'll be able to get into the team fights. And what's going to stop him? Lifestealer does a lot of damage, yeah, but once you have 3 of your Anti-Mages, once he pops his rage, and he'll have to, otherwise he'll burn all his mana, then just Lifestealer is a big creep that dies. And they don't really have anything just to contest the Anti-Mage other than the Lifestealer. Nature's Prophet would be something that, with items like a Shipstick or something, would be able to upset the Anti-Mage a bit, but right now all he has is a Midas. Don't even have boots. Just a Basilis and Midas, and that's not enough for contesting at all.
And this is not Lycan, by the way. Lycan can get away with this build because he got Shapeshift, but Min, not so lucky.
Nope. Now, Darkseer rotating top. He's had that Mechans for a little while, but not seeing any grouping up from MUFC right now. It seems that they want to wait to see if something happens. I mean, they still have all their tier 1 ups, and they have taken all of the other teams tier 1s and 1 tier 2. So they might feel safe just farming, letting the creeps come to their tower, and if the team iDeal wants to come for them, then it will be really, really hard to take a fight, because Darkseer will be there with a wall in just 1 level and a mech.
Invisibility.
Oh, I mean, I think the issue really goes back to your previous point. Without a Hex, they just can't kill this Anti-Mage, and the issue is going to be he has no trouble killing them, as we're going to see Min probably just melted here. Queen of Pain ult is available, not even needed. Prophet ult is bounced. Probably should have TP'd immediately to try and force it, but the double damage turn most likely would have made a difference. They go into Wayne, a lift and a zap, and he should go down. He will go down. But Queen of Pain looks to go back in, can easily kill off one. Oh, breaks the tether immediately. Could it end up hurting him or saving him? We'll have to wait a second here to find out. Here comes the H apparition ult, splashed into the face. Down will go. But remember, they're fighting without the AM, who now is a Yasha up. Just free farm for Hontrash player. I mean, this is some really fast farm. And a lot of it, not the fastest in terms of CS, but just free farm, basically. It's going to blink away towards mid. But once he gets a few items up, they have 4 intelligence heroes. They have very few escape mechanisms. They are just going to explode.
Yep. But well, I mean, let's focus on the what can Team ID do to make things happen differently right now. They do have some decent team fight with the Ancient Apparition and the pack, but they don't have any huge lockdown spell like Tide Hunter's Ravage or something like that.
I mean, I think the best bet is going to be get a Blink on the Puck, a Basher on the Lifestealer, and a Hex on the Prophet. If you get those 3 items, you may be able to jump heroes like Anti-Mage and Quap and burst them down. Those are like, that's like the cheapest way to do it. The Puck's going for... I hope this isn't a Dagon. I think it might be, though.
Oh, no.
It's not going to help you against the Anti-Mage too much.
Well, I mean... No, it's not going to help you at all.
You're trying to find the silver lining, Bruno, but it's just not going to help you against the Anti-Mage.
Look at that Anti-Mage. He doesn't care. He just go, oh, I'm going to wait here. I'm going to blink into Roche Pit. Just walk away. Lifestealer. One of the biggest problems about Lifestealer is that you can kite him really easily because all he has is a slow and he's just a melee hero. And Anti-Mage is the expert at kiting people, so... It's really, really hard to play Lifestealer against Anti-Mage. That matchup is not made for the big old zombie.
Uh-oh. Wang does get... Oh, not gonna go in. Could have easily killed her, but I guess worried about the backup. Max Waney Rift, Max Illusory Orb, Max Dream... Or not Max Dream Coil, but level 2 Dream Coil and Dagon. That is a dead Wang if he gets caught. Darkseer won't die to this combo, though. It needs to find the Wang. Won't be able to do so. We'll back off. Prophet TP's in. I don't know if that's advisable. Now he's got a Dream Coil 2. The heal's about to wear off. Here comes the backup. They may be able to get 2 here. Drakon should fall if they dag on him. Will go down.
Oh, no.
Taser down. And now Wagman on the run.
You have to give some credit to the fact that with Ice Vortex, Dagon deals extra damage. So there's that.
That's true. It is a little bit stronger as a result. But it's not a Hex. It's not a Blink.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Rubik, you are a dead guy. And that's the typical Anti-Mage contribution.
I just have this image of Hontrash player just like rolling up a used up piece of paper and calmly like shooting it into the trash can in his room. That was that auto attack right there.
Pretty much. But well, as a result of that, Hontrash player, 4 kills, 0 death, the only player in the whole of the both teams that didn't die, 2 assists, and most importantly 148 crit kills. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's quite solid
for like, you could have more in 10, 20 minutes. But he's been active, he's been participating in team fights, he's been split pushing. I mean, right now there's nothing that can stop him.
And remember, they did aggressive tri-lane him at first, even if it didn't work that well. They did do some things to slow down his farms. All things considered, yeah, it's quite solid.
Yeah, I remember it being exactly 50 CS at 10 minutes. So that means that in the second 10 minutes he did 102. And that's much more impressive.
Yeah, considering where he was, he's really accelerated his farm. And once he gets to this point, the Mantis style is pretty much out now. I think he needs like 100 gold. And with Mantis style, actually, sorry, 10 gold. It's going to be behind it now. I don't know, Bruno. I don't think the Dagon is the item to suit their needs. But they're going to try for a kill. Puck has the Dagon up. They do have an Infested Lifestealer here, but no Blink Dagger. I feel like this Lifestealer is riding a 1-gear bike instead of a mountain bike. Just too slow.
That's possible.
Here we go. With the silence is going to catch B-Boy, burst him down.
That's the thing about B-Boy. Less than 1k HP. I think he has 967. In which case the Dagon is a bit more fearsome. Because with so little HP, yeah, you're a Queen of Pain, you have huge amount of burst. But if you die so fast, what are you gonna do? But then again, we come to the realization that you can kill the Queen of Pain as much as you want, but that Anti-Mage has a 21-minute Manta and 1,300 gold in his bank account. So if he goes for a hard now, you can pretty much right-click the fountain and win.
Yeah, I mean, I also think they can win just by split pushing if he wants to go the butterfly route. But if they want to just go win a fight, then either that or just the BKB is going to be a fantastic item. And with that, it's going to be so... They have no way to deal with the BKB because the Hex, if the Prophet is building one, is still a long way off. He's only got 1650. God, he's even poorer than I thought.
Yes.
He's going to be able to find solo kills. He's going to be able to out-split push them. I'm trying to find that silver lining, but no Basher, no Hex. They need lockdown.
Speaking of 4 people, Aoi playing the Ancient Apparition, 5 last hits in 21 minutes. I know you're a support, and you're not supposed to take last hits from your team, but you expect to get more than just 1 last hit every 4 minutes, even if, like, in situations like this, you should be able to farm the small camp or something.
The chat is disappointing because they want their blinking and slamming Anti-Mage, and I am somewhat inclined to agree. Where's my Blink Dagger? Where's my Dagon 5? Contrash player, well on his way to disappointing me again after disappointing me last game by not... Uh-oh, B-Boy may fall, gets backed up by the Darkseer, now disrupted by Winter and the Purge to finish the job, potentially. The Puck face shift, down will go to the Mana Void, splashes a bit, I think, onto Gigabyte, who then blinks away to safety, will be able to escape. Meanwhile, over in the jungle, Min continue to farm, the pressure comes in mid. They may not even wait for this heart. Maybe they're just going to force the issue now. There's no blink on the Puck. Queen of Pain ult thrown in, but a nice blink by the Rubik, dodges it, and will escape. Then they kill off the Queen of Pain as punishment. Now can they find more? Invest inside the Ancient Apparition, get me out of here. But I'm only an Ancient Apparition. Oh, the miss uphill. That's a bailout if I've ever seen one.
Yep, because that was going to kill him no matter what. But anyways, now he survives, the next survives. It's quite of the best trade possible for ID now. But you, as we said, you still have an Anti-Mage. You're still going to lose that tier 2 tower. And with that tier 2 towers, I wouldn't be surprised if they go straight for Roche.
I feel like the games we've been casting together recently, Bruno, it's just like, the game feels like it's over by like the 5-minute mark. I don't know what it is, man. It's like the past like 5 games in totally different leagues. It's just bad luck.
Yep, I guess. But well, not all the games can be 85 minutes and nail-biting with 4 cheeses or something like that.
Or 6 if you're G League.
Yeah, right. But anyways, it's somewhat interesting to see these kind of games, at least because of the supports of the winning team normally get more items than a normal support would, or more levels. So we get to see interesting things like Enchantress has her Axe Scepter almost ready. And Shadow Demon, well, he has a gem now, so...
That's Winter's idea of an exciting night out, buying a gem on Shadow Demon when his team is up 15k gold.
Oh, well, that Puck's going invisible. Will he find something? Yeah, he'll find lot... Oh!
Yeah, his team has found Rubik. Or Rubik has found the enemy team, rather, and he's probably going to die here. Huntress player, a little decisive, has not used his Manta yet. Maybe waiting for another Cold Feet. Throws out the ult early. Not the best mana checking there, but we'll get Aoi anyway. Now into Min, who should die quickly. Queen of Pain ult not available, but does have the silence. Blink away for the Rubik. Proving to be very elusive in these fights. No Manta was used that entire engagement.
First of all, that Furion was really sad because he was blocked by his own creeps. He was trying to get away from the Anti-Mage and his treants were blocking his way. But the Anti-Mage was even sadder because when he blinked for last hitting, the Iron Shell that was on him killed the Furion because before he could even properly auto-attack. So the Darkseer gets the kill that time. Happy Darkseer, sad Anti-Mage, even sadder Furion.
A lot of sad players in this game, I feel, right now. Prophet not getting his quota. Lifestealer not having his proper transportation. He's like riding around on... I mean, I said a fixed gear bike, but maybe it's even worse. Maybe it's just like a... They're sharing a pogo stick or something. This thing
I don't know. It's, whatever it is, it's not working at all.
Go faster, TF. Go faster. I'm trying.
But I can't. I don't have a blink dagger. I have a Dagon. I just invested like 2.5k gold in that Dagon. Well, I mean, to be fair, it got him some kills.
Oh man.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's an RTK if he dies, but it looks like he may live. In fact, no, it's a beautiful... I mean, RTK, this is RTK. Moments of brilliance, moments of failure. This was one of the moments of brilliance. Beautiful bait.
Oops, no.
Here.
That's better not.
Because that's the thing, you lull your opponents into a false sense of security, and then you TP away to safety, leaving them overextended for a quick feed. All a part of a day's work for Min.
All part of, and I'm surprised actually. It's the first time I look at the scoreboard. It's 17-15. It's much closer than the game indicates. Because if you look at the gold and the XP, I don't know if you have already, but
pretty much dead even.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's just put it that way.
You sounded baffled there for a second. Like, is he looking at the same graph I am?
I double checked. I was like, maybe he's still talking about the kills. Anyways, Roche will be down right now, and I guess Anti-Mage, you'll have to sell that Quelling Blade because you can't carry it because you're full items now.
Yeah. Sad days.
Sad days for the Anti-Mage. So well, now he even gets healed by the sprites. Right now they could easily go high ground, and the funny thing is that the whole of Dire team is looking in the jungles. They don't even imagine that they're doing Roche. Now they know, and now they're in the jungle, now they're in a really bad position. If they want to go straight for the push, let's hope these guys have TP. Lifestealer has a TP, Aoi has a TP, and Rubik has a TP, so good job from them. But the Anti-Mage is still mowing that tower easily, and look at that. They don't even damage him, it's just tickling. Tickle the Anti-Mage.
They have a Basher on the Lifestealer. If they also had a Hex on the Prophet, maybe... I don't know if they'd need the Hex on the Puck, maybe an Orchid or something, just as long as he already Manta. Maybe they could kill the Anti-Mage then, but it's just not enough damage right now.
Nope, not at all.
Link said is going to pop the Manta. He's going to possibly get a double kill here with a big ultimate. Nope, just going to calmly back off. Now the Purge onto the Lifestealer, thrown into the wall, brought into the Pain Train. Now the Imp's going to actually be dodged by a nice blink away. This Rubik proving to be a huge nuisance. Wang wants to show off his brand shiny new Aghanim Scepter, but can't really find anyone to hit with it.
It's okay.
This is why you need the Mask of Madness. Like, I understand the logic behind Sing Sing's belts.
Rubik survived. Really clutch.
Oh, that bash! Not enough.
That's not enough. Now just wait a minute. Look at that region. 59.8 HP per second. Just give him 10 seconds and he'll be back to full health. Plus he has 2700 gold. It's a ridiculous amount of farm. Let's see, gold per minute for him is 658. Of course, it's not the highest we've ever seen, but it's a lot for this game.
Hello, it's me, Lifestealer, and I'm here to kill you, Winter. Gem on the floor. Kill the gem. Make Winter sad. Not going to do so. Queen of Pain blinks away. Anti-Mage Illusion's going to work. Contrast player jumps in. Not sure who he wants to kill first. It will be Min. He doesn't have Mana Void. Doesn't need it. There's your ult. There's your kill. The woes for iDeal continue.
Wow, actually, the Darkseer's Shipstick caught me by surprise. I didn't know he had that much farm. But yeah, there's a Shipstick now on the ground, just in the wrong team. Oh, the gem. Next has a gem. Would that be enough?
You can now see the Anti-Mage even more clearly, but he still can't kill him.
He survived that? What?
Yeah, he mantas out of the cold feet, blinks away, and also kills Aegis.
He almost dies to the neutrals thingy, the wave, but it's okay. Now he's healing with his tranquils, he's healing with his heart. And he can go for Butterfly if he wants to. I don't know. He can even go for Navisol.
He could probably go for some more creeps.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You never kill enough creeps.
Well, they've lost their Dagon. I'm not sure if it's coming back.
What? Why? Oh, disconnected. We'll see. Possibly. Probably.
No, I bet Min's really wishing he went for one, because he still is not finishing the Scythe of Ice.
Yes. Oh well, now they pause because Puck has respawned, but he still hasn't reconnected. By the looks of it, he just disconnected for a little while and he's coming back. Otherwise, if something worse had happened, they would have paused immediately. But well, this game is dragging a little bit, but it's fun.
So Bruno.
Yes.
Are you going to be casting, or are you just on the panel for the GD studio?
For today, I'm going to be on the panel. I might cast a couple days, but the interesting thing, I cannot talk about it yet, but I will be interacting during the games in a way, without actually casting.
Are you going to be the voice in the ear with the stats? The stats man?
Not exactly. I will be there, just in a different way. It's actually an idea that we had a couple of weeks ago, and it looked really cool. So we're going for it. Let's just say that you might be able to see my face during the game.
Is your head just gonna pop up with like a little speech bubble that says like, actually, Draskell, some mechanics tip or whatever?
Maybe.
Oh man, I'm just spitballing here, but I would love that. Like just holding your finger up, like, actually, excuse me.
Actually, yeah. What you just said is wrong. No.
Your daily dose of Bruno, obnoxiously
Exactly.
correcting you. Since the international too.
Since the international too. Well, Puck is back, and now, well, again, it's like you said, we need three things. We need a blink dagger on the Puck. He has it. We need a basher on the life stealer. He has it. And we need a ship stick on the nature's prophet. They don't have it, but they're getting there. Are you still as positive regarding their chances with those three items? Or do you think it's already too late?
Yeah, that window was like 8 minutes ago. I mean, he's still got Aegis, right? How are you?
Yep.
You're not killing him twice. Good luck with that. He's got.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the Aegis will expire in 2.5 minutes, a little bit less. So they could hold for just 2 minutes, but
by that
tower will not survive long enough.
Bruno, I think it's already 5 a.m. Winter got the double AM available.
Oh, right. 5 a.m. That's pretty inconvenient if you are against that team. That tower, they will not even try to
Poor
defend,
man.
probably.
Like, man is just never gonna finish the sight device. TF jumps in, gets just smacked in the face. Just absolutely.
And now it's the 5 a.m. Now we see the 5 a.m.
5 a.m. has arrived. Everybody, go home. Nothing more to see here. Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your family, because the Anti-Mage is coming for you. And the Wife Stealer, not safe.
Yep, that's really, really painful. And nothing really stops them from just mowing down their barracks and transitioning to either top or bottom.
It's funny that like the 5 position support Rubik just is the one who, or I guess the 4 is the one who can't really die, so you can always kill Blink. Everybody else is total prey.
GG well played. That's what they say.
Just
They got the Rubik, even with the blink. B-Boy was camping him, so not much to do. And apparently Winter will finish, MUFC will finish this group undefeated, right?
Yeah, no surprises there. I mean, they did have a couple stand-ins, but when you have a captain like Winter who really knows what he's doing and how to pick apart the weaknesses of your lineup, and I mean, you need really solid individual play or a good overall strategy. And unfortunately, the lineup that we saw from iDeal just doesn't work against all these mobile semi-carries. Well, it works for that, but not for winning the game.
Not really, yeah. I mean, what we just proved was that Dagon in Puck is really, really fun, but not really effective.
Yes, we proved it with statistics. It is now 100% destined to fail.
Oops, look at that.
Oh, B-Boy! Maybe Queen of Pain, not your hero.
Yeah. It was like he was trying to shout in his ear, but he had the neck ache. He had to turn his head a little bit, so he shouted somewhere else.
Not the Queen,
Anyways.
not the Queen of Pain is my hero. Winter will be the first to tell you, but see, that's how I know. That's not how I know when someone else is maybe not their hero either. Well, Bruno, another cast for the two of us, another one-sided stomp, unfortunately. But it was fun having you, and you're going to be casting the GD Studio DreamHack, or the DreamHack Invitational brought to you by the GD Studio later today. So if people want to watch that, where should they go?
They should go to Twitch TV/The Good Studio, the GD Studio. Will be there. Starting 2015, we'll put some music on, and 2030 we'll have the pre-show, which you should definitely tune in because it will be really, really fun.
If you guys don't tune in, I will ban you from my stream. I will find you and I will ban you. Go watch the the Good Studio pre-show for the DreamHack Invitational. It all starts in just a few hours' time. As for me, I'm done for the day. Gods will be casting a little bit of Star Ladder. I think I unfortunately have a very important date. I gotta run, guys, but thank you for watching. I might co-cast with Gods later, but if you want to watch more Dota 2, twitch.tv/BeyondTheSummit2. At least stay with Gods until the DreamHack Invitational pre-show starts. Then hop over there. We pretty much have you covered all day and all night. Thanks all for tuning in, and to all, a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.